Magnezone is just one of those cards that since its release, bro, it's kind of like a mosquito. No matter what you do, it's just always there and just won't go away. And I'm not talking about this mosquito. Yo, what's going on today, guys? We're back here to showcase off another deck. And first off, I just want to tell you thank you guys to 1,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it, and I plan on making another video later on talking about that. I just wanted to say thank you, like I said. Anyways, we're here with Magnezone Sylveon. So I've always acknowledged the strength of Magnezone, but all the Magnezone decks, dude, besides like Dark Red Magnezone, has always felt like a fraud to me. Like especially like these Oricorio Magnezones, your Nordic Magnezone. Like I don't know, like personally those decks have always felt very bricky, and I've always bricked with them. Although I will finally give my Magnezone seal of approval to the Sylveon variant, because this deck actually felt very strong and very consistent because of Sylveon's draw power. I have seen versions running Oricorio. That is an option if you are playing a lot of EX Pokemon. Personally, I didn't want to go first and start off Oricorio and then lose that energy. So that is the reason I'm not playing Oricorio. But if you wanted that Oricorio, you could take out something like the Guzma or I guess the Pokecom maybe, because you're running more Pokemon, and then play the Oricorio as well. But I really like this version. So we have a whole line of Magnezones, and then we have the 2 EVs. So we have the EV that draws because we obviously want to find all the evolution pieces. If we do go second, drawing, you know, just right away is nice. Plus we don't really need the additional damage from like an EV, so I think the draw one is probably the best. And then there's the 2 Sylveons. And then for the item cards, we obviously have Pokeballs. And then we also have a 1 Pokemon communication to either help find Sylveon, Magnezone, or Magnezone, whatever we are looking for when we do need it, in case the draw power is not enough. And just, you know, the classic Professor Research Sabrina Cyrus combo. We have the 1 Guzma. Does come up, especially on Sylveon. A lot of things are putting Giant Capes on early to let them live a 70 attack Sylveon, putting stuff at like 80 HP. Guzma is nice. Also, you know, letting Magnezone not take damage from like Rocky Helmets or Poison Barbs. Then just the 1 Mars Hand Disruption is broken, and then just the 1 Giant Cape down here to let us live attacks we usually would not without it. Anyways, I actually went on a very big streak. Well, I say big streak. It was a 5-win streak. I think I won like maybe like 8 games. Basically, I was able to climb really good with this game. I think I only had 2 losses, maybe 3 out of my whole session of like 10 to 11 games. And we actually beat a lot of bad matches. We actually beat a lot of Savali Rampardoses, which is technically a bad matchup for us. We also beat a Garchomp. Yeah, so like I said earlier, this gets my seal of approval from the mayor of Brick City, who usually bricks with Magnezone decks. I think this is probably the best Magnezone deck we've ever seen. And yeah, enough yapping. Let's just get into those games. Oh, dude, this is low-key a really good start. Like, this is just actually just a good start because we have the Magneton. It is Savali Rampardos, so which does suck. You know, they are going second. So if they land a heads on my Eevee, and actually manages a draw on the Sylveon, like I just die. I just explode, which sucks. So hopefully they land tails. Like if they land heads, we might be cooked. But we do have Magneton, so like if we potentially have Magnezone. I mean, I was gonna say if they don't have a Skull Fossil right now, Rampardos, we're like chilling. But unfortunate that they probably just have it, and they probably have Savali too now, which sucks. They do land a tails though, so if we can get a Sylveon, bro, we're chilling. You know, unless they have Rampardos turn 2, but then we pray. Giant Cape. Let's see what we can get. All right, we have. It's like low key that is getting Pokecom, bro. Like it's nice because I could theoretically go into a second EV before Magnezone, but like let's just see if I could draw. That's exactly what I wanted. And we're gonna start charging up. We could put you yeah, we just do this. And I do have Giant Cape. I could put the Giant Cape on the play around either red or a thing. We got Magnezone, that's pretty cool. And we got a Magnemite to the Survivor Sabrina. But 140. We could live a Rampardos attack with the Magnezone, bro. So because we have Magnezone, I kind of don't mind the Sylveon getting knocked out actually, bro. So I'm gonna just end my turn. Hopefully we don't get Mars, but it is what it is if we do. Just Savali. You know, if they have a red, then we're a little bit cooked, but we don't gotta talk about that. Yikes. Okay, this is like the worst situation. It's not the worst situation, but this is pretty bad if they have Guzma. This is 100% a mistake. They're betting on me not having Magnezone. I think that is stupid. I think all they had to do was attack off the volley because my Sylveon can't KO it. I also couldn't go in the I guess I could have went in the Magneton actually. I guess either. I feel like they should still waited because they could have just knocked out Magnezone technically. The Giant Cape obviously doesn't matter now because we just knock out Rampardos. But I don't know, man. I just felt like playing this deck for some reason because I just wanted to see if a Magnezone deck could feel good. Because I have been a Magnezone like non-believer, bro, for so long. Like every Magnezone deck besides Dark Red Magnezone just never works for me. The thing that sucks is we are only capped to 2 shots, so if they actually have oh, never mind, bro. We might be saved. They can't even attack. I don't have the giant cape. There's no reason. Yeah, I can just save it for now. We have Guzma too, so if they try to put a giant cape on Sylveon, we just win. Best case scenario is we just win next turn. They can't even Sabrina me because I could just energy up, swap out, and then boom, they're dead. But Pokeball. That does definitely suck, but it is what it is. We could just hopefully get a second Magnezone. And they actually misplay. I don't know why they put the energy on that, but we take those. They just concede. I feel like they still had a chance to win this if I just bricked with my second Magnezone, technically. I am not playing around. I could fill the deck list right now. Yay, win streak bonus, bro. We love getting 20 million points. All right, 3 games going first, back to back. Kind of annoying. Or Choreo deck. Could be a mirror match. Or it could just be more Choreo like Savali. Which would actually suck if it's Savali. Even worse, we're cooked. I need to see like Sylveon like right away, bro. I'm gonna Professor Research because I want on Mars next turn. Magnemite. All right, we're kind of cooking. If we went second, we would have won. Like we would have just won if we won second, which is crazy. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's getting a Mars 100%, and then we just draw a Magneton anyways, we win. All right, bet. Boom. I will have to say, bro, from the 3 games, and also just in theory, I like this. This is probably my favorite version of Magnezone because I can actually draw cards and get Magneton hopefully early. Like in theory, it's my favorite Magnezone deck if I had to pick one. Like I mean, even if they go in the Dragonite, well, first off, they're bricking on energy, which is just the downside of dual energy decks, which is why I refuse to play dual energy decks now, by the way, because of this specific reason. I have the Guzma. I don't even need to go in the Magnezone. I'm just chilling. But yeah, until dual energy changes or get a support card, I refuse to play any deck that is dual energy. It's just my new thing. I'm pretty sure we just win this because we just knock out the Dratini next turn anyways. So shout out to Mars. You just can see it. I don't even blame them. Second fighting deck though in 4 games. That kind of sucks, bro. And we're going first again. So it depends if they land a heads or not. Never mind. We just need to get. I don't even mind whatever we get, bro. Second Eevee. I mean, we have 2 Sylveons. Let's see. Okay, we don't have to. We don't have the giant cape. We might have to though, depending on what we draw. I kind of feel less bad sacking the 2-star one, bro. I won't lie. I mean, hold up. All right, hold up. We win these. I need to put a giant cape on the live, and then we Mars them. And then we Sabrina and get rid of that Skull Fossil. Maybe I should just attack, actually. I don't even know. I think I could just attack, actually. If I get Magnezone and I can use Sabrina in the Skull Fossil, like, that is so huge. The problem is I have to get Magnezone. Because I can just beat 2 Savalis, bro, easily. That's not an issue. Savali, alright. It's not a bad option, the Sabrina, still. It's not a bad option. Let's see what I get. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna Sabrina now because I kind of can't. Let's see what I get. Kind of bricking, not gonna lie, bro. Not gonna lie. Yeah, we just gotta do this, bro. I kind of wish I didn't use the giant cape because now my Magnezone gets one-shot by Rampardos, but like if they have it, they have it. It's just like one of those situations where like they probably will have it, but if I could just knock out 1 Savali and they just never get it, bro. They also could just not have a second Savali, like low key, because at least I can attack, which is cool. So let's see. I mean, I have 7 cards, bro. Like it. I should be guaranteed. I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed a Magnezone at this point with that Pokecom. Let's see. All right. Let me not jinx myself, bro. No, I'm guaranteed. I have everything on my hand. I could Pokecom, get rid of the Magnemite. I just don't really. What do I not need? Do I even want to lose to a Sabrina? Probably not. I probably don't. I don't. Whatever, bro. It doesn't matter. I have 3 charges. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to lose to a Sabrina, so I'm not going to place anything down. And if they don't evolve into Savali because they don't have it, we just Sabrina, knock out the Skull Fossil, and then, well, you know, obviously they have Rampardos. BM or what? Okay, there is one thing I am scared of, bro. My Guzma is on the bottom 2 of the deck. If they have a giant cape, I could also lose, but I don't want to place it. I don't want to lose to a Sabrina. But we have to knock out the Skull Fossil. I mean, they have. I don't want to Sabrina them in. They also have no Savali potentially. So we have 1 more blast. Let's see if we can win in this game. It'd be kind of sick, bro. And they just concede bet. GG, bro. We beat both the Rampardoses. Like, we beat probably like one of our worst matchups, like in theory. Yeah, I think that's 100% what they wanted me to do. Or I also like could have Sabrina'd, but then like the Sabrina, it's like then I bait on no Rampardos, and that's just like too much. I was like, if they had giant cape, they had giant cape, dude. I would rather lose to a 50-50 than this guaranteed loss. No fact, dude. The 3 Titans of this game are like Darkrai, Giratina, and then Magnezone. Like those cards are just, they just don't go away. Dude, am I crazy, or have we gone first every single game? I think the only game we went second was on the Sylveon Greninja deck, but we bricked. Magnetone go kind of stupid crazy here, low key. Also, what's with the Rampardos, bro? I think I'm Mars next turn. And then just hopefully no heads, man. Sabrina. All right. Tells. Okay. That Sabrina was kind of nasty, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I kind of wanted the Mars. I guess I could Sylveon first. Whatever. Let's see if I get. I mean, I'm just gonna retreat most likely, but. Yep. I'm very certain I'm gonna draw another Pokemon, bro. I kind of don't like this play. Nothing felt good here. I could have sacked the Magnemite, and then it's just like, but then I can't evolve this one. Maybe they Cyrus me in, bro, but like, if they do it, they do it. I don't really like any of my plays here. If I had a Geo in this deck, then maybe. I guess I could have just attacked twice with Sylveon, sacked the Magnezone, but it's like, whatever. I feel like they're going to Cyrus me in. Yeah. Alright. I figured they had that, but it's like, whatever. I mean, they're also bricking on Skull Fossil, bro. If I could just get a Magneton this turn. We're chilling. Uh, 50-50. I kind of don't want to get rid of any card, bro. But, I guess the Sylveon. I'm not gonna Mars them because they haven't placed anything else down. I just don't think it's worth it. I'm chilling now, bro. I was fighting for my life. I don't know if anyone saw that YouTube post. I almost didn't stream today. I mean, we just win, bro, potentially next turn. Ah, Professor Research, bro. I mean, they get Mars though. They get Mars. They don't place anything down. Oh no, I just had Chipotle, bro, and that it like nuked my stomach. I'm chilling though. They still haven't placed a Skull Fossil down. I could save the Mars, but then again, they could have Giant Cape, bro. They could have Giant Cape. Boom. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna Mars now. I think we should win this one. Like I think we should. Like we're kind of cooking the Rampardos, bro. We're kind of cooking them. And they just concede. Okay, dude, we're 4 for 5 with the first time playing this deck. I think this deck has the sauce. Has the sauce. Can we stop at the going first though, bro? I kind of want to attack with my Sylveon. Please. Who said Chars are actually no, this is Dark Giratina, I'm guessing. Yep. I don't think we beat this deck. Maybe? Low key, dude, if we can just get a Sylveon. I kind of want to I'm gonna be greedy. I'm not gonna use that. I want the Pokemon Calm, bro. I want the Pokecalm. In case we don't draw anything from this turn. Darkrai. Okay, it looks like no Giratina where you just win these. Poison Barb. I don't care. I mean, I can't even attack anyways this turn. Like, I don't care, man. I'm gonna risk it all. I'm gonna risk it all for this Sylveon. I'm about to get a red card. It's so hard next turn, but I don't care, bro. We're cooked. Dude, I guess I'd rather have a second Eevee because this one's probably gonna die. Oh yeah, we're so cooked, bro. We can't draw anything today. I wanted the Sabrina then Cyrus this Darkrai and a bank on no Leaf, dude, but I don't even think we have the... Hold up. But I can't Professor Research Sabrina the same turn, so my same problem is still alive. And if I don't draw a Magnezone like next turn, I'm just cooked. I think what I have to do is at this point, like I think the only way I win this is still getting a Sylveon I have to get Sylveon and Magnezone this turn, which is possible. I needed the Sabrina and the Cyrus though, low key. Let's see. I could have sacked the back one. Actually, that is definitely a miss. Like, I kind of want to attack though. I need Magnezone or I lose. Shit. Okay, I need Magnezone or I lose. Magnezone or I lose. Magnezone! Yippee, boys, yippee. There is a problem with this play. There's a major problem that I'm just now seeing. I should not have put that energy on the Sylveon. Because I only have 2 Magnezone Blast. Which might, I guess, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm going to Guzma this turn though. Because I want to be able to Mars next turn after the KO Sylveon. So. I mean, they have no energy, dude. So, like, we should be able to build up, like, a second Magnezone. I mean, we have 5 cards left in the deck. A Professor Research still. We should hopefully, I mean, or we can just build up a second Sylveon. So, like, we have options to, do something, but who knows? Giant Cape. Do they really have enough healing, bro, to outlive a Magnezone attack? That is so cooked, bro. That is so... I should have Marsed. I shouldn't have Guzmud. Damn it, dude. Wow. I think I just lose now. I don't think I could win this. I don't have I'd have to draw a second Magnezone this turn. I think that's the only way I win. All right. Fuck. But I almost might have to do go in the I mean, I don't KO them. That's the problem. All right, I have a really stupid out. This is a really stupid out, but it is an out at the end of the day. Nahelgo, whatever, bro. That actually just gives me an out. That gives me that Nahelgo placement gives me an out if they don't ever get Giratina, which they obviously just did. So then never mind. They also can't charge up Giratina unless they sacrifice Magnezone this turn or Darkrai this turn. They do 80. Yep. Bro, I was thinking of a way more... I'm like stupid, bro. I was like thinking of like, okay, dude, I'm about to switch out. I'm about to attack for 10 on a Magnezone. I'm overthinking things way too much. We just have second Magnezone, bro. So I think we could just... I mean, we guarantee draw Sabrina next turn. We're going to Mars them too. I should probably Mars them this turn, maybe. I can should I Mars them this turn? I guess I probably should. Because I'm going to Sabrina next turn. And they... I don't have to... I'm going to keep next turn. I guess it doesn't... I'm going to keep next turn in case they have Guzma. Actually, I don't even think cape matters. I mean, they can't attack me unless they have a Dawn on the Helgo, bro. I would be dead either way. I wouldn't actually be, but who knows? I guess they could Mars me, and that's why I should have Giant Cape, technically. But if they have it, they have it, bro. The only way they win is with Cyrus. Like, do I need to keep him? Like, I lose. I mean, if they Cyrus me, they lose anyways. Well, they can't Cyrus me because they have to leaf out. So I think I just win. Never mind. I just win. I just win this game. They could Sabrina to stall me a turn actually, but then they can't attack it and leave, you know. Damn, bro, we're kind of just outplayed our opponent here. Not gonna lie, bro. Not gonna lie. I'm probably like speaking too soon, bro. They probably just top deck Cyrus. GG's, bro. GG's. This game is not like. Turn the stream off, bro. Turn the stream off. I need to find a Magnemite. Like they probably red card or Mars me, but it is what it is. Oh, we're so cooked. They're getting Mars next turn 100%. If I don't get red carded, time to get. I mean, it's still fun, dude. I'm just gonna Mars them. They're never gonna get a rare candy. I'm just gonna kill their Gibble. Like that's just how I win. I'm not even gonna lie. Watch this, bro. Like actually, just watch this. Like this is just how you do it. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Let's see. All right. One of you guys need to go and give me a Magnemite. Bet. So my opponent's like, damn, like this is an easy win, bro. He doesn't expect the Mars incoming, bro. Mars into the Brick City. And he gets no other basic Pokemon. No, I don't even know if he's playing Skull Fossil or the Sylveon variant, bro, because who even knows anymore? But we just win next turn. Okay, Eevee. He's gonna retreat out for Eevee, draw a card, and we're gonna Sabrina him in. Hold up, bro. What the hell is these, bro? I don't like that, man. I don't like these. I don't feel comfortable with those Skull Fossils on my screen. Hey, yo, he Mars me back. I'm cooked. At least he has nothing technically. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Mars, I'm like, it could be worse. But he top decks the Professor Research into the Rampardoses. He actually sacrificed the Skull Fossil, but I kind of thought he was going to do that. Fine by me, man. Fine by me. This is actually cool. I don't think I need to evolve. Let me see the Magnezone, man. Oh, I've got the Exodia, bro. He got the Exodia fighting deck, and we just win. I'm trying to think if the Giant Cape matters. I don't think it does. No, like I don't think the Giant Cape matters, at least for now. I have not ran into that personally. I also have not been playing ranked like off of making content, so I am not. But no, I have not ran into that personally. I wonder if they got Garchomp. It looks like they might have. I mean, even if they did, it's kind of too late, bro. And like, I think the only thing that could possibly save them would be like Rampardo, Sabrina, but I think they would just die actually at the end of the turn. Yeah, so we just won off of Mars turn 1. I told you guys we win this one. Like, dude, the fighting decks just can't beat us. We got to go for a Giant Cape stall. I think that's what we have to do. I wish I didn't put the energy yet, bro. If we didn't put the energy, we actually could have won. Never mind. Giant Cape was bottom 2 deck. Anyways, bad matchup. They got Solgaleo right away. I mean, what am I supposed to say about that? We also bricked with the Magnemites. Obviously, I mean, the deck is still good. Obviously, I mean, we went first like the majority of the games. I don't think we do. We barely have attacked with Sylveon this whole time. Whoever jinxed me with fire, bro, I hate you. I think the only game we like actually really attacked with Sylveon that happened was the Garchomp game. Giant Cape, dude. Why do everybody have a Giant Cape now, bro? Everybody who's like 60 HP is just teching a Giant Cape so they don't know the Sylveon turn 2. Yeah, you're getting Mars, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not losing to. Low key, bro. I'm about to put a Giant Cape on myself, bro, in case he has Howl. Actually, he still one-shots me either way. I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. I just didn't want it in my hand in case he does red card or Mars me. Okay, we almost have success. No Incineroar, and then we get Guzma off Sylveon, bro. We just win. Would be like the best case scenario. Oh no, shoot, bro. That goes my Sylveon, bro. I needed you. Sabrina, research. No, they don't. We have such a high chance of drawing Sylveon, bro, because we have Pokecom. Or obviously it's not a high. We have a lot of Pokemon, so but like we have pretty good odds of just drawing something. All right, bro. These Magnezones gotta go. Come on. Sylveon. I don't know what to say, man. You can't beat a Sylveon player. No matter how much hard work you put in the game, you cannot beat a Sylveon player, bro. This card is busted. And we even drew the Guzma. Obviously, we couldn't use the Guzma, but... Boom. Theoretically, they could still have Charizard, or we could still lose, but we don't got to talk about that. They just don't have Charizard. Did they put Charmander before or after that? I don't know. That's my only question. All right. He has Charmeleon, possibly, or he's going for another basic Pokemon. Easy, bro. This sucks. This actually sucks. At least we won second. All we have to do is draw a Sylveon top deck, or a Magnemite top deck, Sylveon with the EV draw, and we Mars away the Lusamine. Like, I kind of want to put it down because if they Pheromosa, I mean they could just Kartana me twice, bro. I was like, if they have Celesteela, bro, they probably have Celesteela. Let's see what we get. Yeah, the problem with Solgaleo though is there's a lot more Oricorio. I did that. Wait, hold up. Do I got record on Mars? I do not. We're cooking. The problem with Solgaleo is a lot of people nowadays are deciding to play Oricorio. Like there's a lot more Oricorio. So I feel like people are like, Solgaleo was back in the thing. It's like, do you play Solgaleo and beat all the decks that aren't Oricorio, or do you lose to Oricorio? I'm not gonna Professor Research. We don't need to. I mean, I already have everything I want. Giant Cape. I don't know, man. Like I don't need to. I guess why not? I could just put it on this. I mean, if they really want to attack me with Cortana, they attack me with Cortana. I could also Mars them, but I want to Mars them next turn after I knock out the Cortana. Because if they go in and attack a Cortana, which is why I actually should have put the Giant Cape on Sylveon, but we don't got to talk about that. But if put the Energy on Cortana and attack, that means they have Lusamine. They also have no Celesteela potentially, bro. So they, even if they, probably should have just Mars that turn, but whatever. Yeah, they have Celesteela now. No, yeah, they have Lusamine 100%. They also could, they could Sabrina and then Cyrus back to back. Guzma, I'm fine with. I'd rather see that. But yeah, like I said, this obviously tells me that they have Lusamine. So we're gonna just Mars and then whatever happens, happens. No, they can't Lusamine. We're chilling. Yeah, no Professor. They had that in their hand, bro. I'm not stupid. Because now they can't Lusamine and then Sabrina, obviously same turn. They Lusamine, they just die. They Lusamine, they also can't Mars. Which means they would have to have Red and Lusamine to actually be able to end this game. And if they try to take up Celesteela, the Magnezone just knocks them out, so I just win. And let's say they're playing the Giant Cape version. I have the Guzma in my hand with the Magnezone. And this deck is decertified. They have Lusamine, but I do not care. Because we just go in the Magnezone anyways. Or maybe they're just taking a hit. Maybe they like legit don't have anything. And they're just making on me not having Magnezone. No, they have Lusamine. I don't mind me. We just win. I mean, we literally just win. They would have to have a second Buzzwole and a Lusamine to be able to do anything. Because obviously this one won't be able to attack. So. But then I should hopefully draw Sabrina or Cyrus. And I'm just going to use Pokecom to get this out of my hand in case they do have a Mars or a red card. Because I want the Cyrus or the Sabrina, obviously, so I do win. And, yep. Do they have the Lusamine? Or are they going to try to take a hit? Because, like, theoretically, in their mind, they do have Mars. Which, well, this means they can't Lusamine. So they could put Buzzwole to take a hit, but whatever. Which means I actually do, I lose this game in 2 turns, depending on what I draw. If I don't draw Sabrina or a thing, I just lose. But it is what it is. I wish I saw that Giant. Dude, the Giant Cape would have been clutch. Are they stupid? Oh, they're stupid. They just threw. I think they just realized they threw. Yeah, they actually had that game. No, they didn't. No, I couldn't attack. I only had 1 energy. What they should have done is they should have went with Buzzwole. Because I couldn't attack. Then all they had to do was punch me and then basically bank on me not drawing a Sabrina or a Cyrus. But they threw. They definitely misplayed. Because maybe they forgot I had 2 KOs, but we take those. I don't care. We take any win against Buzzwole. We saw it at Professor Research though, in like Sabrina and Cyrus. So like we had like a 3 out of 9 to hopefully be able to get it. So like it was better odds than 0, but I think that does it for the Magnezone saga, bro.